Forgot to unmute myself. Okay. So then let me restart all that. Do, 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 do. Okay. So today we're gonna go over area of similar figures. All right. And we're gonna find that using when you're given only one side in one area, you're gonna use the scale factor from the first shape to the second shape to find what the actual area is. Now there is a direct correlation between the proportionality of the first shape and the second shape. Okay, so in our case, the first shape has 12-inch side, and 84 inches is the area. Okay, um, and then 9 is going to be the 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 side for the second shape, and we're trying to find um its area. So the first thing we want to do is we just want to find the scale factor. Okay, so since this shape right here, okay, since this shape right here is going to this shape, we're actually going to put that over the other. Okay, y'all can hear me now, right? I think everything's just being delayed. Yeah. Okay. So 12, how to get from 12 to 6? It's just going to be 12 over, oh, sorry, 12 to 9. It's going to be 12 over 9. Okay? And that scale factor we're going to reduce down either as, oh, sorry, it's going to be the other way. From 12 to 9, it actually has to be 9 over 12. Okay? So to get from 12 to 9, you put the second from whatever, it's just like scale factor from A to B, you always got to put B over A. Okay, so the scale factor here, we're actually just going to reduce by dividing by 3. All right, and we're going to get 3 over 4. Okay, so the scale factor is actually 3 over 4. So all you're doing is just going to take your 84 inches and you're going to multiply it by the scale factor, or in this case, 3 over 4. So this is also equivalent to 0.75 if you put it in a calculator. Pull up the calculator. Okay. So you can always do 3 over 4 and find that it's 0.075. Okay. So you're just going to take 84 in this case. You're going to take 84. You're going to multiply it by 0.75. Okay. So 84 times 0.75, 63. Therefore, your new area is going to be, or the area of the similar figure is going to be 63 inches squared. Okay? 63 inches squared. Now, that's the basis of what we're doing. Okay? So now we're going to do the same for um next question. All right? So again, you're going to from this and we're going to go to here, so we're going to put the second shape over the second value over the first value. All right? It's always going to, or the missing, the shape with the missing values is going to go on top. Okay, so 21 is going to go over 7. All right, and this is just simple as 21 divided by 7. All right, so the scale factor, just divide by 7. Oops, use black. Which is 3 over 1, or just 3. Okay, good morning. All right, from there, we're going to take the value of 57. Actually, I'm going to change some colors so we can. Okay, so 57. Oh, sorry, 56, not 57, 56. And we're going to multiply that by our value or scale factor or 3, which will give us, all right, 56 times 3 is 168. So the area of our new shape is 168 inches squared. All right. Same thing that happens over here. Okay. We're going to take our, so here's our first shape. We're trying to find this. Okay. All right. We have our second shape here and it goes to our first shape. All right. And our area for the second shape is 162. Again, second shape, the value of the number with the missing value, with the missing area value is the number that's going to go on top. Okay, so 11 is going to go on top. 31.5 is going to go at the bottom. So what is 11 over 31.5? Oof, that's not a fun number. So in that case, it's going to be 3.4, let's do 3.5, 0.35. Okay. All right, it's 0.35. We're just gonna round it just to make it nice and easy. I don't know why the number came out off. Oh, I know why. Because this is supposed to be, I remember now. This should have been 31 point 30. Actually, this should be 30. I'm gonna fix this number, which will edit the other number. Okay, give me one sec. This number is off. This number actually should be 33. Hold on. Should be 33.5. Yeah, I believe it's 33.5. Uh, it should be 33. It should be 33 actually. I don't know why the number was so off. All right, which would actually change. Uh, yeah, this right here should be 82.5. I think this is the only one that for some reason was odd. All right, I'm just gonna change the numbers to make it nice and easy. So let's redo this. Should be over 33. All right, which should give us 1 over 3, because divide by 11. 1 over 3, which is 0.33 repeating, or we're actually just going to use 1/3 because it's much easier. Okay, and so we take 82.5 and we multiply it by 1 over 3, which will give us, so 82.5 divided by 3, 27.5. That's better. let's do 27.5. Okay, just 27.5 inches squared. There we go. Okay, so now let's go over the second question. All right, we have 18 here, 45 here, and it's going to be 18 going to 45. And our area for the bottom is going to be 63, and we're trying to find that. Okay, so again, second value over the first value. Oops, 45 over 18. So let's just take 45 divided by 18, 2.5. Okay, so the value here is going to be equal to 2.5. Okay, okay, with that, you're going to take it and you're going to multiply your area from the first value, from your first shape, 63 times 5, 157.5, which would make this 157.5 inches squared. Good morning, Jessica. All right. So, yeah, I don't know, this question had an odd numbering. I don't know what happened. Okay, so here, again, so starting with our first, there's that. Here's the area. Okay, it's gonna go from the second shape to the first shape. So the second shape, first shape's number should be on top, and then at the bottom is 8.75. All right, and then we're gonna just divide that. So into the calculator, 3.5 over 8.75. Oops, 0.4. So this is equal to 0.4, and then we're gonna take the 26.25 multiply it by 0.4, which should get you, this is 26.25 divided by, not divided, multiplied by 0.04, nope, not 0.04, 0.4, 10.5, okay, so the answer is 10.5. All right, who is Nepix? All right, I'm gonna ask you right now who you are, and I want you to stop doing all this extra stuff. Okay, this is a lesson. This is not time to be chit-chatting and whatnot. All right, you should be paying attention to the video and not typing unnecessary stuff in the comments. All right, so next question. All right, 12 inches here, 18 inches here, 117, and we're trying to find this. All right, so 12 goes to 18, so 18 is going to be on top, and 12 divided by 12, All right, if you're not part of the class, I would appreciate it if you left, okay? You can stay, but please don't talk anymore. All right, so take 18 divided by 12. That's 1.5. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I did that wrong. It should be 12. Oops. It should be the other way around. It should be 18 going to 12. So it's actually 12 over 18. All right. So 12 over 18. That's 0.6666, which is 2/3. Okay, so in this case, we're going to take 117 and multiply it by 2 over 3. Very simple. You just take 117 times 2 divided by 3. 78. All right, so this is 78 inches squared. Okay, remember, I mix myself up sometimes. It's okay to make mistakes. Just double check. If you're getting smaller, you're so let's I'm gonna add a little thing at the top. Okay, so insert. Okay, just quick drop. Okay, so if the shape goes from small to big, then the scale factor should be less than, oh sorry, greater than 1. Should be greater than 1. Okay? If if it's big to small, then the scale factor should be less than 1. All right? So from big, small to big, and then from big to small, then it should be, oops, less than 1, and then greater than 1. Okay? All right. So let's do the next question. All right, we got 25 going to 15. All right, with our area being this, looking for this. Okay, so big to small. So it should be less than 1, 15 over 25, which is, if you divide by 5, is actually 3 over 5. I don't know why my 3 was so small. 3 over 5, so we take 75 and we'd multiply it by 3 over 5. 45. Okay, so this is 45 inches squared. All right. Next question is very simple. All right. We have 14. We have 35. This is what we're missing. And we have this here. So this is going to be big to small. All right, so it's going to be 14 over 35, which is equal to, it's not going to be a whole number, so I'm just going to put it in the calculator. 14 over 35, 0.4. Okay, and then now we have 245 times 0.4, which is equal to 245 times 0.4 or 98. So this is 98 inches squared. All right. Oh, 2 more questions. All right, so let's do this one here. We have, I don't know why the numbers are so small either. 7.5. All right, 60, 45, and this. I'm just going to rewrite these numbers. 7.5 inches. I don't know why they're so small. 45 inches. Okay, so it's going to be from here to there. So small to big. All right, so 45 is on top. 7.5 is at the bottom. And that's going to be 45 divided by 7.5 or 6. And then we're going to take 60 and just multiply by 6. Which actually will give us 360 if I'm doing that correctly. So 60 times 6. Yep. So this is 360 inches squared. All right. And so last question. We have 9. We have 13.5 and we have 31.5. All right. 9 is going to 13.5, which means this here is going to get bigger. So it's going to be 13.5 over 9, which is equal to 13.5 divided by 9, or 1.5. So we're going to take our area, 31.5, and multiply it by 1.5. So 31.5 times 1.5. 47.25. So this is 47.25 inches squared. All right, and I believe, yep, that's the last question. All right, so today was focused on the scale factor and how it affects the area. Okay, when you're only given the sides of one side of each shape, and then the area, you can determine the area of uh, the missing area by using the scale factor directly correlating with the sides that are given to you. Okay, but remember, it has to be the right, like, it has to be on the same side. So, like, BC and EF are they're directly correlated in the sides. All right, so if you're given like two random sides, so if like say I'm gonna do a quick example here. So say I had a triangle here and a triangle here. Okay, if I gave you that this was 3 inches long and I gave you this was 7 inches long, all right, this is here A, B, C, and then here it's D, E, F. This side has to match with this side here, and vice versa. This side here has to match with this side here. If this is all you're given, you can't determine what that is, what the area would be, because there's no direct correlation of scale factor. Even if this was, say, like 32, and then this was question mark, you would not be able to figure it out because they have to be from the same sides. All right, so um, make sure that, well, any of the questions I'm giving you, the sides are going to be congruent. All right, but the sides are going to be correlate. They're similar to each other. Okay, they are directly matching. Okay, now answer today's exit ticket. All right, on the exit ticket, it's going to ask what color yarn do I currently have. Okay, all right. In that case, if you take a look, I have some extra yellow yarn right here. Okay, this was from like 2 years ago when I was working on my costume for Halloween. So this is your answer is yellow. Okay, the answer is yellow. All right. And from there, that is going to be the end of the stream, end of today's lesson. Okay, nice and short. Make sure you go and complete your assignments. Make sure you're checking in with me each week. All right. If you have any questions, I'll be on Zoom at 1 to 2:30 p.m. later on. Okay. So, uh, make sure you if you have any questions to ask me there or shoot me a remind. Again, remind is still the best and quickest way to reach out to me. I might not always respond right away, but generally 90% of the time I will. Okay? Unless you as soon as possible. Okay. All right, class, that will be it for today. I'm gonna save the notes here. I'm gonna upload it onto Schoology, and you guys are good to go. All right, you guys have a great day. See you guys on Zoom later if you guys want to join. All right.